Good evening, slot racers. This is Ian Howard, sporting director of Scuderia 66, slot racing team in the Midlands, and the purpose of this video is to take you through a review of a rubber tyre softening jig produced by Wirral Slot Racing. I bought this from eBay for around about £44. And for that, you get the motor pod, the base, bearings, and the bearing capture units. You get this sliding unit, the axles, the contrays, and the bearings that fit into here, here, and here, plus this little axle stopper that prevents movement on here. And the whole purpose of this piece of equipment is to soften up slightly harder compound of rubber tyre. Now, I'm racing at Great Bar just recently, and I'm finding that the standard tyre that they're using in the Group C cars, and this is my particular Group C car, you can see it's a Porsche 956 and the Valsteiner livery, as driven by Bob Wallach at the Norris Ring. They do tend to be a little bit hard for the track surface and want them to be a little bit more pliant. So I've invested my money in this particular item, and I'll have to say it's been a little boon. It really has softened up the somewhat unrelentingly hard slotted tyres. Let's show you how it works. The only thing that doesn't come with it before we go on is this little motor here, which I had in stock. It's a 17k motor, which I purchased in error, actually, but we won't go into that. And the only other thing that doesn't come with it is the pinion, but, you know, after having many years in slot racing, you've got a few of those pinions knocking around. Now, I've connected to a power supplier, and I'm running it at about 4 volts. So that's it switched on. So the thing I really like about this particular unit is the fact that it's got this movement that is parallel to the axis of this axle and this axle. There's some tyre conditioners where there isn't that like sliding tenon, if you like, that keeps the tyre faces at 90 degrees to one another. So I'm really impressed with that part of the design. The other thing I'm really impressed about is this screw is a really substantive locking screw here. So there's no danger of it damaging or breaking, I don't think, under normal use. So what we do is we bring the tyres together, we apply a little bit of pressure, lock it off. And what I do actually is I put a little bit of 3-in-1 oil in there. I'll just apply it with a brush. Simple as this. And then just sit and wait and watch the oil being absorbed into the tyre. And you can see slowly it's working its way into the compound of the tyre. And I've been working, this is probably the second or third treatment I've done on this particular tyre, and it's going quite well. So a couple of minutes have passed now, and you can see the oil is leaving like distinct lines. So what I do is I just use my brush here and just sweep across. And wait for the oil to absorb even further. A little bit out of focus there, sorry folks. I'm doing this on my sort of own personal phone, so. But I have used this on other tyres for GT3s, NSR tyres, and it's absolute mustard on those because I guess the rubber's a little bit more open, and the 3-in-1 oil, which is the product, which it seems wrong to be putting oil on tyres, but It's the one product that really absorbs into the tyre and softens the compound without really affecting the longevity of the tyre. Just makes it more supple. And I am told once you get these slotted tyres right, I think these are the 1152s, once you get these slotted tyres right, they're good for years. So my good friend Curtis told me that, so let's hope it's true. Anyway, I'm just going to pause the video for a moment and we'll have a look at the finished product. So here we are back again. I've switched the motor off and there's a nice sheen to the tyre where the oil has been absorbed in, as you can see. Now, how do they feel to the touch? Well, truth be told, they feel really greasy. But the trick is to just now allow them to sit on the car overnight, or in your parts tray, whichever you like. I treated these yesterday, and before I shot this video today, they were super pliant, and they had this nice sheen and softness to them, which I know is going to work very well on track. This treatment tomorrow will be fantastic. And overall, I think it's money well spent. This tyre conditioner from WSR, and no, I'm not getting a penny piece from them, but I am shouting out to them because it's a cracking little bit of kit, and I'm so glad I spent the money. Thanks, everyone. Be another product review at some point in the future. All take care now. Enjoy your slot racing.